This presentation is about Wall Street analysts. Do not follow Wall Street analysts. You are looking at Apple chart. I'm going to show today news in the market. Apple downgraded at Citigroup sends Asian suppliers shares down. December 16, 2012. Switching back to Apple chart, you notice the analysts in Wall Street are downgrading the stock more than $200 below the top in Apple. When you refer to our blog, the company blog, and I'm going to show you the headlines. Vieira billionaire trade call causes Apple stock crash. And in this post you find all the information regarding Apple trading at Trading for a Living and wealthy investors and hedge fund managers. Here you have more than 10 links referring to our trade alerts and trading history, track record trading Apple, the single best track record in the world trading this stock on both sides of the market. This blog post gives you some excellent recommendations. One of them, precisely to avoid to believe on fashion hedge fund managers as well as on Wall Street analysts. Moreover, it gives you some excellent recommendations when it is mentioned unplug your TV, stop watching the media. If you have been following Wall Street analysts trading Apple, I'm 100% sure you have lost your account. Obviously, I'm not referring to the past 10 years. I'm referring to the recent history where during the crash process in Apple, Wall Street has been upgrading the stock every single week. And only after the stock tanked, crashed $200, and today you have Apple share price pre-market at $500, Wall Street announces a downgrade on the stock. Therefore, we have been telling you that Wall Street has been doing precisely the opposite. Not entirely Wall Street, but the way to trade this stock, it has been explained in our service, recommending to sell 100% of long positions within this range, 705 to 698 and 70 cents, since my upside in Apple was limited to 708. This was announced in April in the blog of the company, and I downgraded this stock to strong sell, calling the collapse, the crash in Apple. I was 100% accurate, the only person in the world calling the collapse in Apple, and in the matter of 3 months you have seen a collapse on the share price. And I'm mentioning a collapse on the share price since for the largest company in the world, Apple have seen the market cap more than 170 billion wiped out without any regret. So here you have the chart that we have been using, our subscribers, and this signals the top on the stock, and then a powerful downtrend where I called recently also this intermediate top precisely within the region 585 to 592. So I would like to obviously to congratulate all subscribers that have been participating not only in the bull market in Apple, the 58 all the way up these years to 705, as well as during this crash process. And obviously, the way to make the most in stock market and trading this stock, it has been following my guidelines 100% accurate. I remind you that we never lost money trading this stock. Every single day we announce the low of the day and the high of the day with an accuracy near 100%. When you go to the blog of the company, you find, and I'm going to scroll down to help you. When you click on the ticker Apple, you find very important information regarding several subjects trading this stock. This is the most recent post, Hedging Trading Strategies by the World Best Traders Coach. Here you find hedging strategies, short Apple, long Netflix, one of the best in the Q4 2012, where this stock rallied 90% while Apple crashed $200, in fact more, if you have as reference today pre-market price. And I'm going to... Then you find a long history where you have this very important case study. You have more than 10 or 20, I don't exactly know, in the blog of the company. This is a very recent one. And if you view this case study, you can then notice that we trade this stock with 100% accuracy. This is real. You can confirm this information with any customer in the trading for a living or wealthy investors and fund managers. This is the only company in the world, the only service where you find this information, this track record trading this stock with 100% accuracy. There is no other company in the world with our track record trading this stock. So I'm going to leave you with the recent news. Apple downgraded at Citigroup, the date. And once again, I repeat, do not follow Wall Street. If you have been following Wall Street, they were upgrading or reiterating, in fact, upgrades at the top to $900 and above, more than $1,000 targets, and the stock crashed. During this process, again, I repeat that they have been telling every single customer and investor to add to the long positions. If you have been adding to your long position during a crash process, you lost your account. Since, obviously, if you were buying, if you had a target $900 or $1,000, you were buying the most at $600 or even at $650, since it was an excellent price according to Wall Street. So the more the stock declines or crashes, sells off, tanks, the more losses you had adding to your long position. And again, after the stock tanks, you have downgrades by Wall Street. So you lost your account following Wall Street guidelines. On the opposite, we have customers making millions in dollars trading this stock alone. We trade more than 50 stocks and ETFs in the service, and we have customers, I repeat, making millions in dollars trading this stock with zero risk. Absolutely zero risk. And you can contact any of them to confirm this information. Even customers with limited trading capital, they've been able to make 100% trading this stock. That is to say, to double the size of their accounts trading Apple alone. And this is rather important since Apple, it has been one of the priorities in our service. Precisely trading and defining trading strategies, tactics, and position sizing to make the most trading and investing on this stock against Wall Street. So instead of listening to Wall Street analysts that they don't have any idea about trading, you should refer to subscribers, obviously, to the video presentations that you find online in your account, the instructions, the guidelines, the position sizing, the follow-up process, the past 3 months, and you, by trading this stock, you already paid the service for the rest of your life. Regarding those individuals that they are not subscribers, they had all the information they needed in the blog of the company to make a considerable profit. If you have not used that information that is available in the company blog, that is entirely your responsibility because you didn't believe the single best company in the world trading stocks and ETFs. And obviously I'm proud to have the single best tracker in the world trading all these stocks and ETFs. So only you had to do to make a considerable profit trading Apple was to listen to our opinion instead of listening to individuals that have no credibility whatsoever. In the company blog you also find information, recent one, regarding several analysts that they made wrong calls on several stocks. In Netflix, for example, one of them, it has been sued in the United States, and you find also information how to find excellent picks in stock market and what to do to make the most in stock market trading, precisely avoiding following the advice of what we call scam advisors such as Kramer, hedge fund managers that you have several examples in the blog of the company, scam websites such as Motley Fool, Seeking Alpha contributors where you find excellent picks trading against them. We have an excellent case study that is published in the blog of the company and the website, how to trade OCZ technology, calling the crash in that stock. And you find many others, Jim Cramer, how to trade Crocs against that individual, as well as SodaStream. You find more than 30 case studies contemplating this important subject, precisely warning individuals, not subscribers because they all know this in advance, but investors and traders all over the world to do not follow Wall Street because sooner or later you are going to join the statistics that they say 90%, if not more, of investors in the stock market, they lose entirely their accounts. It is just a question of time. We have a great case study in Netflix where I call the crash $300 all the way down to 52.86, precisely while Wall Street was upgrading the stock at the top, reiterating targets near $400. And I only upgraded this stock for the first time at 52.86 and never at $300 or even at 256. So I leave you with this important case study. You, as I said, you find many in the website, how to trade Apple and those case studies, they include live trade calls. Live trade calls, that is information, video, recorded on video, information that was shared with subscribers, and in this case you also find in many circumstances testimonials and reviews about the service. I may say that one, at the institutional level, and I live with this chart, following my guidelines, had the opportunity to make a minimum profit trading Apple in the past 3 months, 100 to 200 million net profit. I repeat, following my guidelines at the institutional level, one had the opportunity to make the minimum profit of 100 million in a matter of 3 months. 100 to 200 million, and we have reviews about it. In trading for a living, where you have individuals with less capital, they had the opportunity to double the size of their accounts and to make a considerable profit and in trading Apple. And when you consider all the stocks that we trade and discuss in the service, that is more than 50 stocks and ETFs, they had the opportunity to pay the service for the rest of their lives. We have customers working full-time. We have even customers that they left their jobs just to trade, given the results and the impact that the service had in their lives. And again, I repeat, you can confirm all this information, and we are in fact the only company in the world proud that it has never had a chargeback in this service, the trading for a living, wealth investors and hedge fund managers. And we never had, personally, I never had one single customer telling me that the service is expensive, because it is not. The service, the price of the service trading for a living is ridiculously low compared to the profits and the knowledge given to subscribers. The purpose of the service, the objective, is not to provide or to offer a large profit to the customer, is to prepare the individual to become a professional trader. The profit is a consequence of the methodology and the framework that I teach to every single one of them. And that is important to mention. I don't want anyone to enter in the service because of the profits that one can make. The profit is a consequence of the methodology that I teach in this service, and it is a process, a program that in this particular case lasts for 3 years. Having said this, we have customers that just in the first month of the service, or within the first 3 months, they made more than 100% the size of their accounts. So they paid the service in the first 2-3 months, the first month to 3 months, they paid the service for the entire period of their contract, that is 3 years. And that is important. So the return on investment is almost immediately provided they follow the guidelines that they are available online. And finally, I would recommend to anyone that is interested to join this service, trading for a living, or wealthy investors and fund managers, to watch or to view the demo, the webinar that introduces this service, describes the features, and it is more or less 50 minutes long, where I describe and you can see the features and what customers receive once they subscribe and log into their accounts. Thank you.